Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. Aaron Pico just got fraud checked by Liron Murphy. Now, and in the same card as well, Kaya Sakura got double fraud checked by the number 15 or 14th ranked guy. I apologize for forgetting his name, but what I'm trying to say here is this again proves that fighters outside the UFC, Bellator, PFL, some other organization, M1, whatever. Actually, not M1. M1 is very good. Like all other organization, they're complete shit. They are complete shit, and no one and none of those fighters from those organizations are even good enough to be in the UFC. Now, first of all, I'm very glad that we're in a situation like this, that like it has proven time and time again that UFC is the highest level of mixed martial arts, and it is the best of the best, fighting the best of the best in MMA as a whole. But second of all, even in recent time, we have seen fighters like Aaron Pico. This guy is so arrogant. It's insane. He is so arrogant. Even before fighting in the UFC, he was calling out Volkanovski. That's just messed up, bro. Like, you can do like shit like that. I'm just so happy that he got knocked out easily by such a humble and like such a high level fighter like Liron Murphy. He already beat Josh Emmett, and now he has added another name to his record. And some people say that like Liron just got lucky. Liron Murphy just got lucky, and like before he was getting dominated. No, bro, no. That is how Liron fights. If you see his fight against Josh, that is how he fights, bro. You can just make shit up like that. Like, it's just that's complete bullshit, bro. He was setting up that knockout, and in order for him to do that, he was defending. Like, he had to first know someone like Aaron Pico, who he has probably never even seen any fight of, since he has never fought in the UFC. So more than anything, it's just like, and at the same time we have Kaya Sakura, right? Like, bro, some people, he was actually the winning favorite, and I don't know how it's possible, but he was the winning favorite. Like, that's complete shit, bro. Like, just because you know this guy, just because he fought Alexander Pantoja, like, you're gonna bet on him. Like, that's just completely bullshit, bro. That's complete bullshit. He has like 10 first round knockouts, I think, like in the Japanese organization or whatever. We saw how shit he was against Pantoja. He had nothing, zero wrestling, zero striking against the champion. And this type of privilege, this did not exist back in the day. This does not exist back in the day when the UFC were in its prime years. You can just come out of a different organization and just get an instant culture. No, that's not how it works. Because the UFC, even like famous fighters like Brock Lesnar, he had to be tested before he was given a title shot. He did not have this level of pride. None of them did. And that's why they are so great fighters. And another one in the recent examples, I have Patricio Pitbull. He was so hyped to make his UFC debut. He was basically like the greatest PFL. He is basically the greatest PFL fighter of all time. He beat Michael Chandler. He has, I think, the most wins, the most finishes, and a lot of other records. So, like, you have to think, right? So, like, with this amount of hype around him, and we saw the fight against Yair Rodriguez. It wasn't even close, bro. It was, and the thing is, I was actually rooting for Patricio, because like I actually thought that he might have a chance against someone like Yair Rodriguez, who is not the best, and he was also another one who was calling on Alexander Volkanovski, and he got absolutely dominated by Yair Rodriguez, who isn't even the number one contender, who is actually Movsar Evloev. And after that, he got a cherry picked opponent, like I think the number 13 or 14th ranked guy, and he obviously beat him. And it wasn't even a finish. Like the hype, like no one gives a shit about him, bro. Like, it's actually a disgrace that fight was on the main card, like the pay-per-view. That's actually quite insane, and he obviously did not deserve that, Patricio. So yeah, my point is that it's the same shit that I told. Like, fighters outside of the UFC, no matter how good they are, they should not be hyped. They should not be this hyped up, bro. Like, let's just get that out of the way. The only successful outsider in the UFC is Michael Venom Page, and guess what? He had to work on year after year, and he actually had to come off of come off of losses against Ian Gary, for example. After setbacks like those, after not being getting cherry picked opponents, now he is here. On the other hand, you have fighters like Kaya Sakura, Patricio Pitbull, Aaron Pico, even Michael Chandler. Yeah, even Michael Chandler. He's absolute fraud. He's an absolute fraud. So yeah, and that's just my that is my point, guys. You guys make sure to let me know what you guys think, and inshallah, I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.